I want to get a close-up of this because it's actually a good system. There's the base of the willow, and you can see using a hose clamp, 4 pieces of hose clamp. It goes in and goes out. That's one piece of wire there, a loop, if you know what I mean, because we're going to twist on that later. And look, we've got a nice root structure already. Come on, mate, focus. You can do it. God bless the Samsung. Got damaged on my motorbike. And there's the willow there. Beautiful, look, secondary roots happening. So that's going to be mounted in here soon. I'll see if I can pause the video and get this whole thing set up. I always fail this with the pause set up. The slightest disturbance turns the pause off. Come on. Oh, well, there you go. Whatever. Hit there. My little 150cc motorcycle has damaged it. Thanks. Whatever. There you go. Finally focused. Pause. Alright, so we better get a look at this now. So now that's wired in. The block of timber that's been recessed. Look. And there's some non-slip. I just used it as a strainer, so that the soil doesn't just come out of these holes. The middle one's obviously blocked, and that's how you can see the wire, the mounting arrangement. Okay, I'll pause it again. We'll get through this pause situation. Time for another little unpausing of the video so you can see where we're up to. There. Okay. It's not the best background, but there's the top of the little bonsai. And now it's wired in. You see, we're going to put something in there in a minute. We're going to twist on these till this whole thing's tight. The clear vinyl tubing is stopping the wire or the hose clamp from damaging the bark. Oh, it's quite full on. Look, and there it is there on the bottom. Alright, I'm going to give it some water now. I'm going to pause for a second, just give it some water because those roots are drying out. Alright, we actually had a bit of a problem. The terracotta is not as strong as I thought. Look, it pulls through, so I had to bore another hole. But anyway, so there it is, and now I just use a drill bit. And a drill bit and on these little these guy wires, whatever you call them. And each one's tightened up. So the plant is now quite firm in the pot. Look. Plant's quite firmly in the pot, very stable. I'll pause again and then we'll put soil in and I'll show you the finished thing. Nothing amazing to see here. It's just been filled up with soil now. And now, because the willow wants to think it's living in a swamp, we're going to put it in a tray and water the crap out of it and let half of the soil actually be under the water level. Watch. Okay, and that's the end of it. That's it. Now the poor little tree thinks it's living in a swamp. I bashed this Samsung so much. There, got it. Look, thinks it's in a swamp. You got the idea. The mounting system's under there. Later on, when everything grows and there's a big root ball in there, the wires can be snipped. Actually, think about it, they have to be snipped from the bottom and then they can be pulled out and everything can be removed. And anyway, that's it. It's the end of my video. How to convince a willow to live in a small pot. How to bash a Samsung. Bang. See ya, bye. Drive safely.